Good morning. Another beautiful Lord's Day. Today I've got a couple of messages for you. And my first message is going to be about communication. A couple of weeks ago, my old phone finally gave out on me. Didn't want to have to spend no money on nothing, so my family they decided to buy one anyway, and ended up with one brand new one, $700 worth. Got to have that communication device. Uh, Everybody's got one. Uh, it seems like we can't do anything without it. I always accuse my wife; she's on it 24/7, and I think she gets pretty close to that sometimes. But I'm sure there's a lot of folks like that, and they can't do without that phone. But we got one other kind of communication device that we need to talk about today, and that's prayer. That's our most effective, our most important, our most powerful uh, item that we have in our Christian toolbox, and we need to use it more often. I'm guilty. Like I said last week, I preach on myself whenever I'm doing these little messages. We need to pray more. In the Bible, it tells us to pray without ceasing. And I don't think that means that you've got to pray all the time. I think that means that you need to have things on your mind uh, of other people. You know, be mindful of them. Be mindful of those that are sick, maybe your friends, family, uh, people who are struggling. All the issues that we're having with this virus going around. Um, you know, this is Memorial Day weekend, and that's going to get into my second part of my message. But you know, we've got military people that are in harm's way. We need to be praying for them. Uh, it's it's there's a lot of stuff that we can pray for. You know, we when you going down the road and you see an ambulance going somewhere, and uh, do you take a minute and pray for them? Uh, you know, we should pray for our enemies. You know, when you see people on the news that's being arrested for doing terrible things, you know, we we should be praying for the victims of these crimes, but you know, there's somebody else that we're supposed to pray for, and I'm guilty just the same as everybody. We need to pray for the guy that did the crime, uh, and that's hard to do sometimes, but that's what we need to do. We need to pray for them and hope that God will change their heart and turn them around. You know, God made these people just the same as He made me and you. We've got to pray. And you know, when you're going through your day, whether you're working or you know, or at home or whatever you're doing, you know, just be thankful. Thank God for the things that He's given you, uh, and you know, pray for your friends and family, and pray for your country. Um, and that's as far as I'm gonna go on my church lesson for today. I've got another lesson though, and that's coming up tomorrow. That's Memorial Day. Be thinking of that, those people. Now I want to say men, but I'm sure there's ladies that have given their lives for our country. So I'm gonna say people. Be mindful of those people that gave their lives for our country. That we can sit out here on the front porch and make a video or do whatever we want to do. You know, be thankful of them. They gave their lives. They don't have the ability to do what they wanted to do. They gave their life for their country, for our freedom, so we can do what we want to do. And man, we need to be thankful for that. We need to be mindful of that. And you know, I heard some guys last week talking about uh, Paul Revere, And that kind of gets back to the start of our country. I challenge you this week. I challenge you, go and look up the poem of Paul Revere's Ride, and look that up and listen to what it says. Um, Once again, be thankful for those folks that gave their lives. Remember them and pray for our country. Thank you very much.